Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free beer night. The beer we're going for tonight is from Mash Gang. It's another cereal-inspired beer. It's this one. It is Captain Krunk, and it is a 0.5% ABV cereal milk pale ale. And it says it's breakfast time. As part of our ongoing commitment to pushing the limits of NOLO, this range of limited edition breakfast-inspired ales is sure to surprise and delight. Set sail on a journey into pure ludicrousness. Not impure, pure ludicrousness. Loads of it to come. A thick and luxurious pale ale with cinnamon and vanilla. This is less sweet and more beer-like than the others in the series, using some of the latest HBC 630 hops we could find. This is a breakfast beer for any time of the day or night. Your hops obviously have been listed, as have your adjuncts. So without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So, here we go. We can clearly tell that it's inspired by Captain Crunch, the cereal that famously cuts the roof of your mouth open. I have tried it. Didn't like it much. Didn't cut my mouth open. Let's hope the beer doesn't disappoint. So, the pour into the Mash Gang glass is pale, understandably. It's pale ale. Golden. That'll do. So, it is hazy. Really quite hazy, actually. Pale, golden, slight orange hue to it. No real head to speak of, but you've got nice levels of carbonation rolling up the glass. And yeah, it looks all right, does that? It's a whiff. It smells more beer-like than the others have in the series. The others were really quite sweet and sugary on the nose, and fruity as well, of course. But compared to this is still fruity, but it is much more sensible. There is a sweetness, most likely the vanilla. Cinnamon I'm not getting on the nose, but it does smell quite nice. It's quite a light fragrance. So let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. They're not lying about the body. The body on that is exquisite. It's almost chewy. It's really, really quite good. There is almost like a creaminess floating through there. The vanilla is dominant out of the two flavours that I can get. There is a fruitiness in the background. The carbonation is great. It's balanced. It's not as sweet as the others were. And yeah, that is quite interesting. I'm struggling to get the cinnamon, but there is a subtle bitterness behind it all. I like that. I do. Very impressed with that body. The finish it's on the sweeter side, and there's a little hint of something almost grapey. I like. Okay. So Captain Krunk. Have a sip out the can, see if I can get some cinnamon there. Maybe it just needs a little swirl. There comes something. Yeah, maybe it's one of those beers that, because of the weight of it, maybe it is just needing a little bit of something. Not James Bond style, shaken or stirred, but we shall see. Anyway, scoreboard of joy. My scoreboard of joy is currently empty, but the average scoreboard from Untapped, there's been 117 check-ins, 4 people I know, 3.49 average, 3.94 for the people I know. I like that. 349, 394. I don't know why. It's not symmetry, but I like it. My scoreboard of joy currently suggests I'm reviewing Calvin Klein. But let's fill it with some points, shall we? So, Captain Krunk. The visuals, we're going to top off the glass again, just so we can revisit. The colour I like, the haze I like. the carbonation rolling up the glass I like. And in common with many alcohol-free beers, head is a struggle, but the beer I like the look of. I do. Nice and hazy, nice colour. So I'm going to give it the 0.75 on that front. Because it just needs head. The aroma is nice. It's sweet. It's light. Slightly fruity. And now I've had a swirl in the glass. Let's just see if it changes any. No, it's very similar. There is a subtle hint of the cinnamon on the nose. But it is, on the whole, dominated by the vanilla and a slight fruitiness. Again, it's light. I like it. I just want more cinnamon. I really do. I love cinnamon, though. It's one of those things that I could sit and eat all day long. It's one of my favourite flavours. Big Red chewing gum, loved it. Jawbreakers that have the cinnamon in, or is it it was Jawbreakers. All those kind of things that are just heavy on the cinnamon, I love. So more of that, please. Thank you very much. I'm going to give it the 0.75 on the aroma as well. The body, excellent. It is utterly brilliant. Thick, doesn't really cover it. It's creamy. It's almost cloying. It's revelation is what it is. It's the heaviest alcohol-free beer I've had of any of them. And that is a benchmark for body on alcohol-free beer, simply put. Taste. I like the taste. Although I don't get huge amounts of the cinnamon, like I say, it's really, really subtle, and it's on the back end that I get most of it. I do like the vanilla, and I do like the balance. There is a super subtle bitterness behind it all, coming from somewhere. The malts are nice and light, but it is a genuinely tasty, sensible, breakfast-flavoured, or breakfast-inspired beverage. I like it a lot. I'll give it a point. And the finish. On something like this, I want it sweet. I want it light. And this delivers. It does. It's got that vanilla custard-like sweetness. Just a tiny hint of the cinnamon on the back end. And yeah, it's quite nice. I'm going to give it a point. So, it has got 4.5 out of 5 from me. So, bonus points. It can't have the full bonus, which is unusual for a Mash Gang beer, because it didn't get the full 5 out of 5. However, it is a very, very tasty beer. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. Can I buy it again? That's a good question. I don't think they're going to make it again. Who knows? They might. They might. But if they do, more cinnamon, please. But yes, I would buy it again. Value for money. Mash Gang beer is always value for money. There's no getting away from that fact. It's made with love, care, attention, and just, as they say, pure ludicrousness. It's always value for money. So that goes without saying that Captain Krunk has got 4.5 out of 5 with 2 extra bonus points for good measure. So yeah, there we go. That is the last Mash Gang beer that I've got for a while, I think. I may have more on order, I don't know. But, yeah, I enjoy it. I do enjoy. I've enjoyed the experience of these cereal-based beers. It's something a little bit fun on the artwork, and it's just a little bit different. You know, they do push the boundaries, as they say on the can, of what is possible with Nolo, and it's going to take something special, something really special. Is it possible? I don't know. To beat the creativeness, to beat the kind of the vibe that Mash Gang have got. There is something incredible about everything that they do. And I'm not just saying that because they're paying me, because they're not. I'm saying it because the beer's bloody good and they're fun people to deal with. And it's just all round pleasure to buy and drink the beers. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there and say, that's been the Captain Krunk. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And check in again next Friday for another alcohol-free beer. Bye.